Hi guys, Penny LeLeux,
John Frederick here.
and this is the Barefoot Director. And it's been a minute.
It has been a while.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Happy birthday, America. I decided, even though the 4th was a couple of days ago, I had to wear my red, white, and blue, you know, because it is still the Independence weekend.
Very festive.
Yes.
So we hope you all had a very safe and enjoyable, hopefully entertaining 4th of July weekend.
And you know, we've got a lot of cool stuff going on. I know I've been posting on the website about the Texas Film Belt project that is coming up. We're still looking for submissions. And guys, there's a $1,000 prize for the best one shot in Orange County. Now, you know, with this being the first year and its own short timeline, you've got till August 31st, you don't have as much competition this year. You know, we're not expecting as many entries and all. And so, come shoot something in Orange County and maybe snag you $1,000.
Yeah, this would be the perfect time to do it. Get in the first year.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I know I've already posted pictures that the belt buckles are in, and John has seen pictures, but I wanted to show him the true reveal, because to me, even the pictures don't do it as much justice. So they come in this really nice little plastic bag here, so that's good. Let's see, I've had it in my car so that I wouldn't forget there, because I was
probably melted together.
No, because I was hoping to take it with me to Houston Friday. I was planning on going to Houston, and man, I was determined, but then just some things happened, and finally it was weather. All of a sudden there was almost flash flooding where I was at, and I'm like, yeah, I think God's telling me to sit this one out. So I finally had to give in, so I didn't get to take it with me to Houston. But
oh my goodness.
I mean, the 3D detail in it is just, I just don't think the pictures, even though the pictures look great.
That is amazing. I don't even know how they made this.
I know, I'm pretty excited about it.
Goodness. Want to show it?
Yeah,
Now, it's probably going to be a little blurry. I don't know if anybody can see this, but let's see if we can get it somewhat viewable.
Well, and if you stand up and put it where they can kind of see how big the buckle would be, you know, if you were wearing it.
So you got little I-10 signs there. I-10 on both sides, a big Texas in the middle, wearing a cowboy hat. And let's see here, about that size there.
Yeah, it's 4.5 inches wide.
It's a good belt buckle.
It's a decent sized belt buckle, but it's still one that's wearable if you want to wear it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's amazing. It's got some crazy detail woven into it. That's beautiful. Barefoot on the Bayou Film Group at the bottom.
Yep.
Very nice, Penny.
And then this is the supporter buckle. So it's almost exactly like the other one, except that it has some slight changes to it.
Even on a smaller buckle, they're still able to get that little tiny detail. I don't know how they do this, my goodness.
I know.
It says project supporter at the bottom of this one. So it essentially, it looks the same. Got a Texas in the center, the I-10 logos on the side. Really nice.
And then that's for somebody that donates $100 or more to the project or to the Barefoot on the Bayou Film Group. And we are a 501c3, guys.
Well, hold on, I'm going to get my wallet. Let me.
Hey, won't turn it down, you know.
Right? I'll take one of those buckles.
But we've got them in, and so whenever you want to send some money our way, we can send the buckle yours. But we're pretty excited about it, and so you've still got time. I mean, come on, there's lots of people that do 48-hour film races. You've got 2 months. That's like eons to those people.
Right.
And I do know that Houston has got their 48-hour film project coming up in just a couple of weeks. And if you're wanting to do one of those, just try to think how you can incorporate I-10 into whatever your thing is, and then you can support it and send it to us too.
Yeah, dual purpose, right?
Yeah, you know.
That's
so.
a good idea.
And I went to OCP this week, because they've got their children's workshop, and so I got to talk to Rico, because that's where we're going to have the initial screening in September of some of the films, and they've got the speakers from the old movie theater. They've got the old sound system working, and so that's good. So now they have sound, so now I just have to worry about the screen and projector, however we're going to get that going. But
And that's the old bowling alley? That's now the OCP?
not the bowling alley, but the movie that was behind the
I
bowling alley.
meant the movie theater.
Yes.
I don't know what I was thinking.
And so I spoke with Rico, and so he recently got the old speakers working, and so that's kind of cool. And so I'm excited about that.
I can't wait to see that place. That's going to be cool.
Yeah. Now they don't have the stadium seating anymore, because it's just a flat floor now. But I think when they get the other side done, they're going to do it more like the old theater seating and all like that. But
Either way, it's going to be cool.
It's cool, and they're finally up and running again, and we're excited to partner with them to do this. And then also, Vid Chronicles was supposed to be here this weekend, but they kind of...
Yeah, I had him pushed back since it was a holiday weekend. Most people had, things they were doing with their family, different events to go to. So it really wasn't a good timing to be on the holiday weekend. So I talked with the owner, and he pushed it back. So we don't have a new date yet, exact date, but maybe the next couple of weeks. So that'll be cool. And if you didn't know, Vid Chronicles, based in Dallas, filmed here, was it last month?
I think so. It's
Yeah.
only been about a month.
Maybe
yeah.
4 or 5 weeks ago, came and filmed in Orange County.
I think they did about 6 episodes.
Yeah, about 6 episodes. You can go to Vid Chronicles, that's VID, like video, short of VID, Vid Chronicles on YouTube. And go back a month ago, and you could see some of the videos that we shot here in Orange County. So it was really cool.
And I told him he needs to do something for the Texas Film Project too.
Oh yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna have to get after him for that.
Yeah.
So, and even Penny showed up for an impromptu character in one of them. So go check her out.
Yeah, I got a couple of lines. What shocked me is there was somebody who knew who I was or something. In the comments, somebody said, I never expected to see Penny LeLeux on Vid Chronicles. I have no idea who this person is.
Yeah, this guy, I don't know if he's a stalker. I'm not sure what he is, but I think he's researched all the actors and like really dug in to find everything he could. Because he even found my cell phone somewhere on the internet one time and called me.
Oh, wow.
How'd you get my number, man? I said, on Google. Oh, no. So I had to go to hire a company to go scrub all my stuff off the internet. Yeah.
So I guess maybe that's it. Is maybe he's found our association or something.
Yeah.
And
He's probably even watched Barefoot Director episodes.
probably.
So if you see this, man, stop stalking us.
And then also, Travis just recently had something kind of cool happen. He's been doing these videos for like TikTok and Instagram and YouTube that are like Indian street food. It's just something he just came up with, doing these, and that's what it says. If white guys made street food like Indian guys, and it's become quite popular in Pakistan. There are videos, and somebody on YouTube featured one of their videos.
Yeah, is that the one I
last month.
saw? It was on, what's that guy's name? He's part of the Daily Wire.
Yes, that was it. I can't think of his name right now, but I even did an article for the paper about it because I thought that was kind of cool.
Oh,
I mean,
good.
the guy's got 2 million followers, and then here pops up Travis's video from Orange County.
Yeah, all of the Daily Wire journalists, I guess you want to call them, the different contributors, they're all multi-millions of followers, and it's a big company.
Yeah.
But they moved from California to Florida now, so they're based out of Florida for some reason. But California got too crazy.
Well, Travis's...
Michael Knowles.
That's who it was. That's who it
Yeah,
was.
Michael Knowles.
Travis's brother-in-law comes down from Idaho. to shoot those with him.
Oh, wow.
And so they're going to be doing some more later this month. He's coming in for a few days. So he comes in for a few days and they shoot a bunch of them. And then he goes back home and all. And they've now on TikTok, they're getting enough money that it actually, they're not pulling out money for just anything and all, but to feed itself, but it's paying for his flight to come down to do the video. So they're
That's
doing
excellent.
okay. They're doing okay.
Yeah, and they're really funny too. So I didn't know Travis was such a comedian, but yeah, go look up Travis Myers on TikTok or
It's
Instagram.
Tall Guy Trav.
Tall guy Travis.
Tall
Really,
Guy.
he got some funny stuff.
Yeah, not just this Indian street food, but they're the ones
Yeah.
that have taken off. And it's like their biggest audience is in Pakistan.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think he
World
said,
reach.
yeah, it's like United States is like number 9th on the list. And so he's
Wow.
kind of become a sensation over that. But this week, I think he's supposed to be doing a parody video. He's going to be making a video called Gargamel, a parody song he wrote to Caramel. And I forgot what he told me the name of the group was, but it's some group that's popular in England, I think. And so it's going to be like a Smurfs video.
Nice. Gargamel and Azrael was the cat, remember?
Well, that's why, I don't know, I just saw the post last night. He's looking for an orange cat.
Oh, wow.
So he can have it in the
The
video.
Travis, I got 3 of them outside, dude. Just come pick one up. Neighborhood cats.
Will they let you handle them, though? He said, okay, well, then he's looking for an orange cat.
Yeah. Oh, got you covered, bro. Give me
Okay,
a
cool. Yeah, I'm not sure when he's shooting, but it's supposed to have been sometime like in this next week.
I'll be darned.
Yeah, I think Calvin was supposed to be making him some prop mushrooms, some giant mushrooms and such. And so I'm looking forward to seeing
Yeah, that's pretty creative.
that.
Very cool.
You know what, Travis? Throw I-10 in there, and we might even let a music video in.
Yeah.
Oh, but anyway, so that's kind of what's going on. Any new stuff that you know that's going on locally?
Not sure. I know that there's a crew coming from Dallas to do the film contest, the Texas Film Belt contest. They're going to be filming in Orange County via I-10.
Yes.
So that'll be
This
neat.
month. They're coming in this month. I was so excited to learn. Travis is the one that alerted me to this. Travis and I were talking one night, and then not even 30 minutes after I got off the phone with him, he said, "You're not going to believe this, but somebody just contacted me and said they're going to be filming for the Texas Film Belt at I-10 Diner." That's where they want it. They wrote a script specifically for it and all. And I'm like, oh, cool. And so he said, and then he said, this guy has no idea the connection that we already have to the I-10 Diner. So he did contact me. And I helped get him in touch with Leslie and them and got the okay. And so they're set up. Anybody else, if you're wanting to shoot in Orange County, you're looking for locations, I'm more than happy to help. That is not against the rules, because our goal is to have more filming in Orange County.
Yeah.
And so any way we can facilitate that, we will. Be that find you a location, try and help you find local staff, tech, actors, you name it, we will help, because our goal is to have more of it here.
Yeah. And between Penny and I, we know most everyone in this area, so we got a lot of resources, and we can really put you in contact with the right people. So.
And I even found out from Rico, come to find out, that one of his friends he was going to contact about something, come to find out that guy is already going to be on the crew for this film.
Wow.
And he's from Houston.
Okay.
But he's originally from here, and he lives in Houston now. Rico didn't tell me his name, but apparently he's going to be working on this film too.
Pretty wild.
So that's
Small
kind of
world.
Yeah.
Film communities just coming together.
That's it. Well, and even he said, because he talked about, well, my friend of mine did this film called Trash Gun, and I'm like, I've seen that. I've seen the film. I've seen it at a couple of festivals, and I think I saw it at the, I want to say it was the Not Another Film screening that they have in Houston about once a month or so.
Another film
Yeah, that's what they call it.
That's awesome.
They'll do short film screenings. They also have a film meetup that they meet on the second Tuesday every month. I've just not been, so they'll have one next Tuesday. I just haven't ever been able to go because that is the same time that my Southeast Texas Arts Council meeting is. And so, speaking of that, this is not film related, but next month in Orange, we will be having our second What's It Worth, which is an appraisal event that we'll be doing at the Orange County Expo Center. So if you've got like those treasures you've had forever and you wonder, is it really worth anything? Or boy, I bet this is worth a lot, you know? Well, this is the way to find out, kind of cheap. It's not a certified appraisal, but they are certified appraisers coming in and all, and they can let you know if it's actually worth it. Maybe you want to go get that certified appraisal for insurance or something. So this will be the second year that we've had it. And so we want to let people know about that too. Even old camera equipment could be something on there because I know that they do fishing equipment and furs, designer handbags. So some of the stuff can be contemporary, some of it can be old. We've got, I can't think of his first name though. Scott Smithart from Beaumont. That's I think Comic Kingdom or one of the comic book stores in Beaumont will be coming in to do things like comic books and magic
I've got
cards.
a couple of old comic books.
Pokemon, yeah, so he can actually tell you if they're actually worth anything or if they're worth a little or they're worth a lot. And they even help, like if it is something that's worth a lot and you're wanting to sell it, well then they can even help you find the right auction to send, to put it in to get what it's worth. But we had some really cool stuff that came last year. We had some Tiffany vases that was worth like $10,000. There was a photograph that they were going to have to do more research to get a closer value on it, but they valued it somewhere between $800,000 and $4,000 because it was, I think it was Calvin Coolidge.
Oh, wow.
And his wife and Charles Lindbergh and his mother, all four of them in the picture, all four had signed the photograph.
Oh, wow.
And what it was is this guy in Orange area, one of his relatives was a plumber, I think it was, and they were at the White House and doing some work, and there was this box of stuff that was going to be thrown out. And he asked him if he could have it. And so he's had this photograph all these years in the family.
That's crazy.
And it's worth $800,000 to $4,000. Who knew?
Well, on another film-related note, I just purchased my own police cruiser. It's a white Tahoe, fully outfitted. I've got lights and all that stuff that I put in and then I take out. So those will be put in on set and taken off before I leave set. I'm not driving anywhere with these lights in the vehicle because that could cause trouble. Yeah. So they're put up and pull downs. But everything else is in there, radio and all the stuff that goes in the console. There's a full cage for the back seat. It's pretty cool, but I'm still fixing it up, getting everything installed, put it back together, still getting some of the old sticker residue off the side from where they pulled the old, department sticker off. But I have that. I'm going to use that in a couple of films that I have coming up, and then I'm willing to start letting other filmmakers use it. I don't know all the details yet, but just wanted to go and throw it out there that there is a police cruiser to use for filmmaking in Orange County now. So reach out and get a hold of me, and we'll discuss that. Awesome, because that is, even for Shannon, that was one of the things that he was worried about for his film was for, the cop. That's what he was, the aspect of the script he was worried about. Yeah, and there's been a handful of times where either I was part of a film or I was talking to some other filmmakers who had a police vehicle scene in their script, and they could not find a vehicle anywhere. None of the departments are willing to loan theirs out or anything like that. There's a lot of strict policies regarding this. So I said, I'm just going to buy my own. I'll buy one and have it, and then we'll go from there. So that's how I ended up getting that.
And then if they need an older one, we have Michael Murray in Bridge City.
Yeah, the Bridge City guy.
That has one.
That's a Dukes of Hazzard
that is the
era. That's
yeah, so if you need like 70s or so, that's an older one that is available. So that means that we've actually got two different eras available.
Yeah. So now, the one that I got, the Tahoe, it's unmarked, so it's completely white. It doesn't have any department stickers on it, so it can be tailored for anything. Like one of the films, I'm going to have a big magnet made that says police that I'm just going to stick on the sides for the film and then take it back off. So you can do things like that to customize it. Don't put anything permanent on it, or that's going to be hard to get off, but you can stick magnets or whatever, tailor it, to your needs. That's the cool thing about it, just being solid white. We can play around with it. So very cool.
Awesome. I mean, it just sounds like there's so many cool things that's going on here. Mm-hmm. So get your films in for the Texas Film Belt.
Yeah.
Come
get you a buckle.
These.
You can even get your film project supporter buckle.
Yes.
These are really cool.
Don't forget, there is a K through 12 division too. I have 5 of these buckles up for grabs for kids' films.
Super cool.
So, and then we'll be awarding 12 of these for, adult. Well, actually 13, because we will have a People's Choice Award too.
Sweet.
So, and then don't forget, if you shoot it in Orange County, it's eligible for that $1,000 prize for the best one. Now, come on, guys.
$1,000 prize?
That's it. And it does, and it only has to be shot here. It doesn't, post-production doesn't have to be here. So I'm looking for some of my peeps over there in Lake Charles and Shreveport and Lafayette.
Heck, Dallas, San Antonio,
That's
Austin,
it.
come on.
Y'all slip over here for a few days.
Yeah, no problem.
Shoot it and then go back home and work on it. And get it in by August 31st. And then September 20th, we will view them at the new Jeff Hatman Center for the Performing Arts in Orange, that is now Orange Community Players Home. And then from there, the top 12 will venture forth into the wild along Interstate 10.
That is so cool.
Anyway, I think that's probably enough for now, guys. So,
Yeah.
Penny LeLeux.
John Frederickson signing off.
Bye, guys.